Imagine if you got to play GTA 1 or GTA 2 but with modern graphics, and instead of being the criminal, you're actually the cop. Welcome back everyone. Today we're checking out The Precinct, which is a neo-noir action-adventure from 4 Games set in the gritty streets of Livorno City in 1983. You step into the shoes of a rookie cop called Cordell Jr. aiming to clean up the city and uncover the truth behind your father's mysterious death. But I'm here to answer the question, how well does the game actually run on the Steam Deck? Let's find out. Now, drawing inspiration from classic 80s and 90s cop movies, The Precinct offers a blend of open-world exploration and structured missions. You patrol the streets, respond to dynamic crimes, and engage in high-speed chases through destructible environments. And it does that in a very cool art style. Think GTA 2 meets LA Noire with a strong dose of 80s cop drama vibes. Now let's jump straight into performance on the Steam Deck. Out of the box, the game might tempt you with the probability of 60 FPS. However, even on the lowest settings with FSR set to ultra performance, achieving a stable 60 FPS is challenging to say the least. The visuals take a significant hit with noticeable flickering, fuzziness, and ghosting around your character, and the battery life hovers around 3 hours. Honestly, the game looks pretty great and I don't recommend playing it like this. It's a game where you don't necessarily need the 60 FPS. Now, I tested medium and high settings with FSR set to balanced and it yields an initial 40 FPS. However, during intense moments, car chases or more action, the frame rate can dip to 30 or even below, affecting the gameplay experience. Now, fortunately, the developers have actually taken the Steam Deck to heart and have crafted a Steam Deck specific graphics preset. This configuration logs the game at 30 FPS, combining mostly medium and some high settings with FSR set to balanced or quality. Now, they don't really tell you what settings they choose, it just locks everything out, but from what I'm seeing, I'm guessing it's between medium and high, and FSR is definitely being set to at least balanced, and the result is a pretty stable and visually pleasing experience with battery life exceeding over 4 hours on the OLED. Now, the game will be locked to 30 FPS, but this will be the most stable experience that you can pretty much expect. And I have tested a few games before that have Steam Deck preset, and I think the developers have really put in some work to pretty much balance out battery life, visual fidelity, and frame rate stability. And this is a really good preset. There really isn't anything else I can test and do to improve on that, so my recommendation is to just stick with the preset. Now, controls are intuitive and responsive. The game offers full controller support, and the developers have put in an action wheel which ensures that the plethora of available actions are easily accessible, making the gameplay smooth and engaging. You often have to either engage with your car's siren, or you have to issue orders or issue fines and arrests, and that's a lot of actions, but the actual dynamic wheel makes sure that with a controller that's still pretty accessible and pretty fun to play. Now, visually, The Precinct shines on the Steam Deck OLED screen. The neon-lit streets of Livorno City come alive, enhancing the immersive experience, and there's a lot of detail even on the roads, so it's a really pretty game to enjoy on the OLED. This is actually going to be a pretty quick video. As I said, there's nothing really to tinker about with the settings, and sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes you just want to launch a game and expect it to perform stable and just enjoy it. But real quick before I end the video, if you're into Steam Deck performance breakdowns and setting guides, check out my Steam group and curator page, the code SteamFlow, where we've got a growing community of deck players swapping tips, guides, and generally helping each other out. And I post all my tested settings there, as well as all my written reviews. I'll be really happy if you checked it out. So in conclusion, should you buy The Precinct and should you play it on the Steam Deck? I think yes, the game delivers a compelling blend of action and narrative, and especially on the Steam Deck with the optimized preset, it's a really fun experience, and it's a testament to the developers' dedication to providing a balanced and enjoyable experience on handheld. Definitely worth checking it out. It just launched, so it's currently 10% off. I'll link to it in the description. But that's gonna be it for this video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.